If there wasn't FoodBox,
I don't think I would have survived. And I don't think a lot of other people would survive.
It's getting worse. Every week, it's worse.
I wasn't suicidal, put it that way, but I wasn't far off of it.
People, they're ready. It's the end for them. They've had enough.
But it's never too late to donate.
Oh, wow.
I was surviving on £46 a month.
A lot of people are going back at the shops. They're going to the bins. They're going down the bins when the shops have closed just to pull out the bags of what's in there.
£46 a month?
Yeah, after all my debts.
Oh, shut this door.
That's why I've been using the food bank, is because that's all I've got to live on at the end of the month.
What do you think those people will be doing on Christmas Day?
Be sitting home with a blanket, waiting to see what goes out into the next bin.
So I was basically asking friends for food, which is a bit it's embarrassing. Even coming here, it's still embarrassing, but it's a godsend.
But it's never too late to donate.
Are you okay, boys? Yeah. You're very strong. Wow.
Right, well, my name is Mrs. Samuel and we're from Hampton Prep. We are the community club, community care club? Yeah. You guys tell me a bit about what we've been doing.
Well, we've been trying to collect food to give to the Hounslow Food Charity.
Can you imagine what some children's Christmas is going to be like?
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't really look forward to it as much as us.
We need more donations for children. At the moment they have a little stocking bag full of stuff, but we would love to be able to give them a lovely toy as well.
What are you hoping to get for Christmas?
Well, I like remote control cars. I was going to ask for that as well.
Oh, really?
What are you going to get?
Maybe a remote control drone.
And there is always more and more children out there that we're learning of every week that will need a little bit of magic this Christmas.
So you had £11 a week? £1 a day, virtually.
Basically, and also gas and electric meter. So you've got to fill them up. It's been hard.
Cup of tea, pat on the shoulder, sometimes a hug, lots of tears.
Well, how did you manage to live on that?
As I say, friends saying, oh yeah, I'll try, I'll try. And then you're paying them back as well.
I don't give tears. They have lots of tears. My tears are for home. They have lots of tears. Sometimes you can spend 3/4 of an hour with a client who's just so upset.
Do they need a hug?
Always.
And you give them a hug?
Always.
That's right, you're welcome.
It's very
amazing. You give a lot of time to we are working there.
Thank you.
I was getting hungry, but just sort of get on with it.
Would you have 3 meals a day?
I wasn't. I was just picking here, a bit of toast here, a bit of bread and jam there, basically. Without or an OXO cube, just something at the time,
But I mean, you wouldn't live on an OXO cube all day.
No, as I say, I'd go to friends and they'd give me something to eat.
But it's never too late to donate.
Brilliant.
The gentleman stood outside for a while. I went and said, are your bags too heavy? Do you need some help to take them home? He said, I want to go home. I'm embarrassed to take this home to my family. This is all I can give them. He says, I'm going to Kew Bridge and I'm going to jump. So we made him a cup of tea, spent an hour with him, one of the staff walked home with him. It's why? I don't understand.
Children.
Thank you.
What kind of stuff did you bring in, guys?
I bring in 2 big pencil cases, 1 boy, 1 girl, and some pencils and 2 big notepads.
Brilliant.
I brought in Christmas pudding, some water, lemonade,
Yum.
and quite a few cans of food.
Brilliant.
I've actually had unknown donors that have left things on my front door. Colouring books, colouring pencils.
I think that we should make the people who obviously don't have homes, maybe give them some food at least so they can... Yeah, try and help them to be happy.
Crayons, puzzles, magazines, teddies, skipping ropes, everything a child should get in their stocking. I've had delivered and we've wrapped, but it's never too late to donate.
3, 4,
Some of
5
these kids don't see sweets, but to a chap with 8 kids, they'd probably get a chocolate bar once a month.
And I had the bailiffs knocking at my door.
How long have you been using FoodBox?
About a year, maybe just a little bit longer than that. But I try not to come. But if I have to, I have to.
And yeah, well done you.
And what are you going to be doing for Christmas?
Hopefully, one of my relatives said that they'd be able to help me, but depends. Things crop up, so they might not.
I mean, they're very fortunate young people, and it's wonderful to give them the opportunity to widen their horizons a little bit and get a bit more of an idea of what life is like for other members of their direct community.
Why wouldn't you have survived? What would have happened if there'd been no FoodBox?
Well, I'd have been malnutritioned.
You think you'd have become ill?
Yeah, in hospital.
Family with 3 children. There's all this kind of stuff, baby food. I'd get some bread. I'd get some snacks. I mean, it's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But do you think that what we've brought along today might just make those meals a bit more exciting? Your Christmas pudding, the lemonade, it's really good just to bring things to kind of make people's lives that little bit better. I think you've done really, really well, boys.
We never get enough. There's never enough.
But it's never too late to donate.
Because we're now doing for a week, we're running out slowly.
And I heard that unfortunately some children, they're not getting Christmas gifts. So we decided to make a Christmas packs for them, Christmas treats full of sweets and crackers.
And who paid for them?
We, MGR.
Sit there with a blanket being cold because you've not eaten, your body's had enough. But this will feed 2 people and they'll be warm for a few hours.
And if everyone would donate, not much, yeah? Just a little piece of chocolate, a can of meat.
People think there's a lot here, but Tina,
there isn't a lot here. We feed for 7 days. So if our gent with one adult and 8 children came in, can you imagine what would be left?
But what about the rest of the year, yeah? We need a help. And we've got so many local businesses.
A lot of people with the mental illness, they can't come out, they can't get on the bus. So we delivered it to them.
Perfect. And you need probably more volunteers.
Always, and drivers.
We are from Poland. So we already made some Christmas gifts for children from a hospice in Poland.
We've been talking to people, we've been finding out what people need and what's really going on in the community, and we feel that a lot of families can't really afford to have Christmas meals.
Are you surprised that in England, in London, one of the big cities of the world, that there are so many people who haven't got enough to eat?
Yes, I'm really surprised. I was touched by the words when the lady said that mummies are coming and they're starving because they're giving their food to children. It's unacceptable. It cannot happen in a city like this, when we've got really a lot of rich people.
So I've got basically baked beans, I've got corned beef, tuna, long life milk, sugar, pasta, hand washing soap, sardines, tin carrots, tin peas, and all whatnot.
When you're shopping, grab a pie.
But honestly,
It's a
it's
dinner.
hundreds people every day.
I know.
In the shop, yeah. If everyone will pay, honestly, it costs 30 pence.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
£1 extra.
Potatoes.
You won't feel it, yeah.
My name is Midge, I'm the general store manager in Asda, and I've just come over here today to have a look at what Hounslow Food Community Box is actually doing. I'm absolutely blown over by the work that's being carried out.
We need a lot more food this period. You know, there's a lot of people going through hardship in the community.
And who's paid for all this?
The EFA,
Which is
Education Funding Agency.
So what we're going to do is we're going to support as a local business and as well as individuals.
We do know of over 1,000 people that are registered as homeless, but I do know as the mayor that there's a lot more than that.
Some people are sleeping rough on the streets, which we donate like blankets or sleeping bags.
I've even been going into Greg's. I walked past on Sunday and I saw them throwing away all the cakes.
No way.
Because it was Sunday night and it wouldn't last
And
tomorrow.
what did they tell you?
They said I have to get onto the head office.
Of course.
But they did throw a bag from floor to here full of cakes and biscuits in the back bin.
No way.
Do you think that there are going to be people without Christmas meal?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
A mother evicted by her 3 sons from her own home, and she's wandering around Hounslow High Street all the time till 8 o'clock in the evening.
Go to the streets, look for all those homeless people, provide food for them.
You have victims of domestic violence that have fled, that have nothing. So those people need help. Then you have, you know, the homeless people. You know, you've got all people being discharged from hospital, constant referrals. You know, people that are suffering with the universal credit.
Now what they don't sell, they should call us and say, do you want this food? I'll go out 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. I'll pick it up. We've got the freezers. We can freeze it. That gives it another week.
Perfect.
But they don't do it. Oh, wow.
Is it worse than last Christmas?
Yes, I do feel that things are getting worse.
Leading up to Christmas, we are going to, as a store and as 2 individuals as well, to see as much food collection we can do in store and bring it to the community.
What I do, I go to house to support them, to give them food, and then when I get in the evening, sometimes I go to the high street, provide meal for them, supply them bread and food, hot meal.
But it's a 365-day-a-year campaign.